Hi, everyone. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless collective love reading for any sign and any sign that you may be thinking of today. I'm going to ask our spirit guides what's next in love, what's coming your way, person on your mind, anything spirit wants to share with me. This is a general love reading, so take with you what connects to you, leave the rest for everyone else. Let's call in our guides. Let's see what they have. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's new. Spirit, I call upon you for some messages today. What is it that you need us to hear? What is it that you want us to know? I am listening for you now. I have a window. Open the window of your soul and let the light enter both your worlds. Are you ready to open? Are you ready to open that door, that window? Are you ready to let somebody into your energy? We all ask that question all the time. Spirit, please share. I have a healing heart. Healing of the heart begins with forgiveness, forgiving yourself, forgiving anything, an energy that you let go a long time ago. I mean, we're constantly healing. I mean, I don't know anybody who wakes up one day and says, I'm 100% healed. Look at me. I think everybody's always working on something. So constantly being a better self, that's really all they're saying. And let's get a couple more. I have a commitment. Commitment is the line drawn in the future, drawn of the future, painted with trust. A commitment with trust. Okay, so let's claim that. But I do see the ring. I do see, I see a commitment in my future. It's definitely, if that's something that you want, we'll manifest that today. I see a commitment. It's as simple as that. I'm not going to settle for anything less. And we can claim that. We can own that. I see it in my future. Okay, so we want that if that's what you're manifesting with me today. And then I have a language. Learn the language of each other's love. Communicate the depths of the soul. So I can feel this happy home. I can feel contentment. I'm comfortable with you. I want to be with you. So here I am, just kind of settling in and enjoying this life that we're going to have together. I think that's beautiful. And bottom of the deck, I have play. I have play and love and keep your youthful spirit. So does this come into your life as it felt like it came into my life as this is a lot of fun. And maybe that concerns you. Like it's not serious enough, or we don't talk deeply enough in the beginning, or we're not getting into deep soul things. But it's very playful in the beginning. And I don't know if that's necessarily wrong. It feels childlike. It could be a lot of flirting. It could be a lot of joking, banter, things like that. This person's trying to keep it light. They're trying to not get into the heavy stuff until later on. So it doesn't mean that they don't want to know everything about you. They do want to know everything about you, but they don't want to know your deepest, darkest secrets, like on date number 2. They really are looking to have somebody that it's playful, it's fun, it's pretty light. We enjoy each other's company. The seriousness will come, is how I feel. So let's focus on that. I have an 8 of Cups. I have a Star. I have an 8 of Pentacles. And I have a Page of Wands. So I do feel the wish is coming true. I have a sense that this person walked away probably from somebody who put a lot of pressure on them. Okay, they probably lost the friendship part, and it was just always kind of, what are you thinking and feeling, and where are we going? Or it wasn't fun anymore. I'm just going to say it that way. It doesn't have to be a party every day of the week, but if somebody's getting badgered by somebody, take out the trash. You didn't do this. um, and it becomes a chore. I feel like that is what they went through. It was just hard work. It was just, we were either just taking care of a house together or kids, or there wasn't anything that was enjoyable anymore. So they're really looking for somebody to have more with. And that's why I feel like they want to keep it light in the beginning. Let's see where it goes. I'm definitely attracted to you. There's no doubt in my mind I'm attracted to you. I have an Ace of Pentacles, Chariot, Sun, big cards, and a Two of Cups. I'm going to say after a change in your life comes this love. Okay, so there's a sense of after a job change, after a move, after a divorce, comes new love. It's I shifted my energy. I put myself into a different place. I moved on. And then lo and behold, here comes this new beginning. So it feels pretty easy from that perspective, but I had to either pick up and move or change. I feel like it was a significant change for some of you. It was the end of a relationship, a move, a divorce, then comes this new love, even a job change with this Ace of Pentacles. I, changed my career. I changed my job. I moved into a different location. I'm commuting into a different area now. And then that's how I met my person. It was almost like I had to break up the energy and the circle of energy that I was always in order to find this new person. So part of me feels like it's after a big change. You've changed is really what happened. Spirit, please share with me. I have intuition. The red flags that you ignore now will come back to bite you later. I would like to think that all of you that are following me are also very gifted, very talented, have intuition, are empathic, certainly are loving and God-fearing, and, have this beautiful sense of spirituality. So it's this incredible sense of trust. I'm going to trust the red flags. I'm going to listen. But the opposite is true too. There's green flags. We don't give the green flags as much credit. We're always looking for those red flags. What if you're not seeing red flags and you say to yourself, well, something's wrong because I'm not seeing any red flags, so that can't be right either. What if they're green flags for a reason? Because it really is supposed to be someone who you're meant to be with. So look for the green flags. I have challenges. Make a decision in working on your inner healing. You're always working on an inner healing. You're always trying to push yourself, be a better version of yourself. Becoming, the new you is how I feel. And then I have a divorce. So some of you could have gone through a divorce. After the divorce is when this comes in, and definitely it was challenging. You could be in a separation stage now, wondering, am I going to meet somebody new? Am I going to be happy? Am I making the right decision? So we go through a lot of those things, even when we want it. Spirit, please share with me. Tell me about this playful energy, an opportunity. Follow your heart and be open to the possibility. Look at all these keys. A lot of doorways are opening for you all at once. Sometimes that happens. We go from no movement in our life and no change in our life to kind of like this boom, boom, boom energy where we could have a new job, a new home, a new person, new friends. So sometimes our path and our kind of circle changes all at about the same time. So you could be going through something like that. But it's more of a feeling of there's more than one opportunity opening. It's not just about a relationship. It's kind of piggybacking off of something else. And that's why I keep leaning towards either a physical move or a job change, or you went back to school. I kind of feel like two things are happening at once, and two new doors are kind of opening at the same time. So you could have a couple of changes in your life happening right now. I have release. Let go of anything you've bottled up. Boy, that's easier said than done, isn't it? Right? I'm constantly doing that. Be gentle, be kind to yourself, and allow yourself to grow. If you talk to your friends the way that you talk to yourself, you wouldn't have any friends. So sometimes we have to take a step back and say, whoa, I should be kinder to myself than I am to anybody else. And it's hard to do. We're hard on ourselves. And then I have a reflection. You mirror both the good and the bad in each other. You see each other in each other. So it could be a twin flame connection where you feel like you're mirroring each other. You feel like you're very, very close. Bottom of the deck, I have a sacred union. I like that. Together you achieve an intimate state of oneness. I like the opportunity. I like the feeling of new doors are opening on multiple levels. I feel sometimes things just shift and we look back at it and we go, wow, a lot of things changed at that stage in my life. I moved, I had a new relationship, I ended a relationship, I started a new job, I overcame a sickness, I lost weight, like whatever. It's like big changes all at the same time. My body changed, I got healthy again. I don't know, couple of things, put it this way, a couple things happening at about the same time, kind of back to back. Spirit, can you tell me about what will this person love about you? What will this person who is very playful, what will they be attracted to? What will they see in you to remind you of who you are? I have you're very forgiving. Okay? You're very understanding. Are you a good listener? You're very curious. You ask a lot of questions about them. You don't just talk about yourself. People like to know you're interested in them, not just surface level stuff. You really are curious about them. You're passionate about your work. You're passionate about your calling. You're passionate about your children, your family, your animals, them. You're transforming. You could be a work in progress. Maybe that's how you define yourself. You say, hey, I'm a work in progress. I'm not perfect, but you know what? I'm doing better each day. Something like that. I'm intelligent. They like your intelligence. They see your intelligence. They're saying we see eye to eye. Okay, so you got common as your intellectual energies. That feels nice. You're very affectionate to others, affectionate to them, caring, beautiful. You're very friendly. That just came into me. Your smile lights the room. So do you have a big, beautiful smile? Do people say, when you walk into a room, it lights up the room. It's like all of a sudden your presence, just a smile comes in. You want to be there. You are engaged with that space and those people in that room. So that beautiful smile, it almost like precedes you. I have you're trustworthy. I know I can trust you. I can trust you. I can trust my heart to you. You're very empathic. They realize that. They can pick up on that. You're very sensual. They love that. They see you as sexy. Nice. You're very grounded. I like that you have it together. I like that you can handle things. And you're very knowledgeable. They like that you know a lot about a lot of different things. You might not be an expert in any one thing, but overall, you could have a good sense of kind of what's going on in the world or politics or the environment or spiritually for sure. So that could be a big strength of yours. And they see that. Spirit, please share with me loving energy from this person. I have a 5 of Pentacles. I have a 7 of Wands. I have a 6 of Wands. I have a Tower. This person wants to, I'm going to say it this way. They want to be with somebody that if they fight for this connection, that you fight also. Okay. That you're not going to give up when it gets hard. You're not going to walk away. They do have a fear of somebody walking away. So they have had some abandonment issues. Somebody walked away from them. Just maybe somebody walked out of their life. So it's almost the sense of, if I capture you and I bring this energy into my life, I want to know that you're going to fight for it as much as I am. Okay. So the fear is, of course, I don't want things to change once I capture you, once we're together. I have a 3 of Swords. So do I have a fear of a broken heart? Yes. I think anybody could say that. I have a fear of you could be the one that could break my heart. I don't like to think that way. I like to move in the direction of what if we're not going to break each other's hearts? What if we see this as a forever love? What if we see this? I love this 4 of Wands. I love this, the little path leading up to the little porch and the kind of beautiful little cozy house. So it just is comforting to me. This is coming into me as just pure honesty and trust right now. It's coming into me as a loving, kind heart and a home together. And as simple as I feel at home with you. So if I can cut out the noise of, I don't want somebody to break my heart, I don't want to be hurt again, then I can enjoy what I do have. That your smile lights up a room, and that it's very, very playful, and that we're just enjoying each other. So I feel like I need to focus on that. Spirit, when is this love coming into our life? When do you have this energy coming towards us? Let's see what they're saying. I have next full moon. This felt like follow the stars. It was almost, I don't know, it was like stars align, but it was more like follow the stars, almost like somebody who's interested in astrology, somebody who knows more about astrology than even I would. So that felt somebody who's just follows astrology really in depth. I have June. I have within 3 months. That's encouraging. I have September. I have next week. I love that. Let's get a couple more. Next month. Okay, so it's not far away. I have more than a year. We could be in a different place in a year from now. Bottom of my deck, I have I'm in progress now. I love the wise owl always, with the sense of I see you. I'm on my way. I feel you. So let's get some loving messages. Let's see what they want to share with us. Some future feelings. Let's grab those. Let's get some of these today. What are the future feelings, Spirit? What is it that you need me to know about this connection? You're too beautiful. I don't know if there's such a thing, but they see you for who you are. You saw all those things that they're going to love about you. I fantasize about you and I long to touch you. My love for you will never die. I feel like this is, I see a commitment. I started this reading with, I see a commitment in your future. So once we find this person and we're together, I do feel like we'll stay together. Nothing compares to you. You could turn me on with just a touch. I feel like you could turn me on with just a look. I feel like it's even stronger than a touch. I don't know why, but I always doubt your love for me. So there's the fear of abandonment coming in on one side or the other. You feed my soul in ways that no one else can. I've never felt this way. I'm happy with you. I'm at home with you. Let's put this out into the universe and let's ask Spirit to guide this to you now. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. If you're new to this channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words. I appreciate them. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, please visit my website, kathymamolenspsychicmedium.com. Please visit my other 2 YouTube channels. I'll put the links in the description below. I hope you enjoyed your reading and have a good day, everyone.